Hello everyone, I am the Sona Lady, so come join me with Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 6, Episode 1. So please like, share, and subscribe, and let's get started. First, we begin with Melody going to Kimmy's house.
On this journey, this cancer journey that I've been on, Melody has been a really good friend.
So Kimmy wants to celebrate her finishing her chemo treatments. And Melody volunteers to be the host and call everyone. And I have to say that Melody has always been a good friend to everybody on the show. And that's all she wants, is a good friend in return. And right now, Kimmy is being a good friend. And Kimmy has always been a voice of reason, but she's still a Scott. And I'm happy for Kimmy that she's happy. Moving on to Martell.
Massages, period. I mean, I love that. I love when a woman touch my body. Let's go.
We know Martell, that's why you were so disrespectful to your wife. So then Sheree calls his phone, and Martell says,
Sheree and I, we talk every day. We are we good friends.
well, now that sounds familiar.
Is Destiny coming? You ain't talked to her lately?
And if y'all are just friends, why did you do this?
What's up? Oh. Hey, I ain't doing nothing. I got my mama right here.
Believe me, he ain't doing nothing.
You had to prove that you was not with another woman. So then Sheree says this.
When you coming here? Okay. Cool.
So Sheree, you're letting Martell call the shots, and he sees you when he wants to see you. Now I know you smarter than that. Or maybe love is blind. Or is it in love is blind? One of them blind. So then Martell is talking to his mom, and he says,
This woman is your family. She still isn't my family, you know?
I know you miss your family.
Yeah, that's all I do.
now let me say this. I believe that if Melody wanted Martell back, let him come back in the house and be a family and they love each other, he would be there. So all these other women, they're going to be calling his phone. The phone going to be disconnected. They're going to be looking for him and they ain't going to be able to find him nowhere. Now, I know he got to go see his son, but it will always be in the presence of Melody. So don't get it twisted, because I really believe that if Melody wanted Martell back, that's where he gonna be. But this time, I'm pretty sure he'll use a burner phone. And you know, I would hope or would think it wouldn't come to that, but you would never know. Now moving on to Stormy and Courtney.
Okay, so if we do a surrogate and we don't have to worry about me going through.
I mean, it ain't the fact that I just don't want you to go through the same thing you did last time.
All right, what we do a surrogate then? Like,
I'm straight on that too, because I don't want nobody else to have my kid.
It shouldn't matter how you get to the end result.
All I can say to that is that it's a no for now. Now we go on to Melody calling everyone to invite them to Kimmy's celebration party, starting with Tisha.
I love Kimmy and I will always support her. However, getting a call from Melody out of the blue is an unpleasant surprise.
Now, Tisha, you know Melody always do things classy. And she know how to enter a room and she know how to act.
I'm super excited. The energy from Kimmy and Tiffany was on point. Tisha didn't even speak or look up from her phone to acknowledge that we walked in the room. Now, mind you, I ain't seen Tisha in months.
She don't go nowhere trying to fight or looking for a fight.
So I heard that people was looking for me, and I'm here right here. I heard there's a lot of things being said behind my back. And I'm like, here I go right here. Whatever y'all got to say, you can say it to my face.
Now that's what you call an unpleasant surprise. Moving on to Stormy.
I'm honestly shocked to get a phone call from Mel, especially from a number that I don't recognize. And, you know, I haven't spoken to her in months, and we really didn't even speak at the reunion. So,
Stormy, now I know that you know why you and Melody haven't spoken to each other. It's because you forgot about Melody as a friend. And you went and joined forces with her ops, mainly Destiny.
How is the relationship between the two of you right now?
I like Destiny a lot.
And you know you want to be side by side with Destiny. And now you want to be just like Destiny and be oblivious as to why Mel has not called you. And the look Stormy gave Melody at the reunion says it all.
I want Melody to say what she heard.
You can keep wanting. We've had the conversation.
I don't have to want. The reality of it is that what you're not going to do is continue to play in my face.
Well, no one's playing in your face. I don't
You
even talk
are.
to you, sweetie.
Now, I don't know if if they're going to become close friends again, but we shall see. Moving on to Martell.
I wanted her to pray about us like getting cool again and being better co-parents. And when she called me, I just knew that was what she was going to talk to me about.
He want me to say a prayer to give him another chance.
Now, Martell, I believe Melody, because you wouldn't be hounding her for just praying to be a good co-parent. So you know good and darn well this prayer is for y'all to get back together. So why don't you go pray with Sheree and Ariana and whoever else. Moving on to Stormy and her mom.
She tuned you out like she did everybody else. Like with this.
You're saying that.
Well, if Melody tuned you out, it was for a good reason. Because as we all know, all Melody ever do is try to help people.
And me, Stormy, I gotta deal with she said.
You don't have to deal with nothing. Get that straight. If they're not adding value, what good are they to you anyway?
Right.
Now, this is interesting. Now, I know adding value could mean a lot of things. But didn't Mel use Stormy's house for her video? And I'm sure she paid her for it. And then didn't she bring her to the show as a cast member and now in the credits? But yet she chose to be with Destiny, who has done nothing for her, who she gifted Destiny a $2,000 purse. It seems to me everybody is confused because Martell did the same thing. He was married to Melody, and she added value because they were a power couple. But then you leave your wife, Melody, in the middle of a pandemic and go to your mistress who give you favors in the bedroom. And that's it. That's all she could give you. Other than she had a baby by you. Not talking about the baby. But the woman being your mistress and having a mistress is only stress. Because you spell that M-I stress. So now they make the wrong choices. And now, like I've said before, you want to blame Melody and say it's her fault. Now, moving on to Kimmy's celebration party or get together. Martell comes and he says this.
Your prayer.
And Mel says again in her confessional.
And you're pressing me about this prayer? I am not here to talk about that or us. Now, I agreed to do it, but only to appease him at the moment. I really wasn't about to waste the Lord's time praying about Martell and I getting back together.
Martell, you should have been trying to pray while you were married. Moving on.
Blessing. Seeing all the love and support in this room, it just literally energizes me.
I can see that. You needed this. I can see that. I can see that now.
I am so happy for Kimmy and the blessings that are bestowed upon her. Now we get to Stormy and Melody.
No, we big on texting. We some text.
What? That's my point. That's what
So
I'm
when I
saying.
text her, and I didn't get a reply, I'm like,
You know you can always DM me now. You know that.
it's weird as
Listen,
hell.
girl,
Yeah, I don't move like
You know
that.
good well you could have DM'd me.
I'm not DMing.
Oh my goodness, it's the same exact stuff Destiny did. They always act oblivious as to what has happened. And then Stormy says,
It hit me when she tells me, oh, I should have DM'd her. Because I don't have a friend on this planet who would tell me to DM them when they change their number.
well, Stormy, how about a friend on this planet that tells you to DM them when you changed friends? Even though Mel says she don't have a problem, it's just that she's not fooling with you like that no more. And Melody, I don't think she knows who gave that information or who recorded her and gave it to Destiny, and Destiny gave it to Martell. Anyway, Stormy, when you said this,
Kimmy's event, I haven't engaged with anyone, since the reunion. And, I feel like everybody's here is acting like, we all, hang out all the time. And, I'm kind of not into it, I don't do a lot of fake and I'm just chilling.
but Stormy, I thought you and Destiny and all of them were good friends. Y'all were hanging out together. So now I guess you see their true color, their fakeness, and you turn on the only person that you should have stayed friends with, because that's all they wanted is for you not to be friends with Melody. And I can spot someone pretty early on the show when they're acting shady towards someone. And then I want to know the reason why. But I don't know what happened between Melody and Stormy other than the recording, but we don't even know who did that. So I don't know if Destiny is going to be on the show, but she's not in the credits. And I'm wondering, Martell, why you couldn't keep Destiny on the show? She chose you. And you know what? I don't even think that that was the biggest problem, someone giving Destiny the tape or recording of Melody saying what she said. The biggest problem is that Destiny delivered it to Martell. So I don't know what's going to happen. But Stormy looks like Since you chose Destiny, you might ought to go try to find her so you'll have a friend. But we shall see, and that's all I got. Y'all come join me next time. In my sauna, yeah. And boom.